Welcome to week 8 of our spelling. This week our digraph is ER, making the sound of as in dinner and driver. So let's look at some more words. So we've got some words that end in ER. This one says ever, never. Can you see the word ever in the word never? So that's a strategy of ours. We look for words that we might know in words, little words and big words. Teacher, runner, river. On this side we've got winner, dinner, talker, driver, doctor. Doctor. Now that sounds the same, that sound at the end, the sound, sounds the same as driver and talker and dinner and winner. But we've got doctor. So sometimes the sound can be ER or sometimes it can be OR. Sometimes it can even be IR. Okay, there are lots of choices. So even though it sounds the same, it doesn't look the same. So that's why it's a bit tricky. So what do some of these words actually mean? Ever means at any time, always. Never means not at all, at no time in the past or future. Winner, a person or thing that wins something, someone who is successful. When I say thing, it could be like a horse race or a dog race. They have those and they might win something. River, a large quantity of a floating substance. The floating substance is water, so it's a big body of water. Talker, well, that one's easy, isn't it? Someone who talks a lot is a talker. So let's break these words down into their phonemes. And at the end, we count how many phonemes we've got. So the first one I've done already, ever. E, v, 3 phonemes. Ever. Never. So that would be N, E, V, E, R. 1, 2, 3, 4 phonemes. Never. N, E, V, Better. Better. B, which is B, E. Now T is a digraph. Both letters make the T sound and ER make the sound. So it's still only got 4 phonemes, but it has 2 digraphs. The next word is mother, mother. Now the O there doesn't say O, it says A. So we can break that one down. M, A, F, E. So same as better, got 4 phonemes, but 2 digraphs. Let's have a go at father, father. F, R, A says the R sound. Still 4 phonemes and still 2 digraphs. So that's what you do on Thursdays in your spelling grid. You break it down. And then we need to talk about prefixes and suffixes. So these are our base words. Can we add something before it to get another word? We've done it here in never. We've got ever, then we've got never, so we won't do that again. Is there something else we can add in front of that word? that would make sense. But we could add a suffix of y and we get another word. Ever becomes every with a suffix of y at the end. Never, can we add y at the end of never? Let's see. What word would we get? We would get nevery. That's not a word, is it? Nevery. Now this one's a tricky one. I'm going to teach you a very long suffix. They have this word in lots of fairy tales. Never, the, less. It's a fancier way of saying however. So we might say, yes, you can come inside. However, you cannot take out the Lego today. So we might say, come inside, but nevertheless, you still have to leave the Lego alone. So nevertheless, that's a big long suffix one. Teacher. Can we use a prefix? Unteacher, be teacher, disteacher? Nope. But we can make it a plural. We could add a suffix and we could get teachers, or we could add ing and teachering. Oh no, that's not a word. That's not a word. But when we are adding ing sometimes to words, to make it teaching, because teaching is a word, we have to take off the sound and we get teaching. Teacher, take off the sound and add ing. Teacher. Winner. We could do the same thing with winner. If we take off the er, can we get winning? Does that look right? Always use your eyes. Does that look right? It does look right. So in this lot of words, we could not find a prefix to make another word, but we found the suffixes. Let's have another go. So I gave you some examples here of things you can put as a prefix in front of a word, things you can put at the behind the word. Talker, de-talker, untalker, talker, in-talker, re-talker, pre-talker. Talking, talked, we could do that. So talking, we have to still take off the digraph at the end and add ing. Talking. If we want to say talked, we still take off the er and we add ed. Talked. Driver. Don't think any of these would fit, but we can take off the er and we can say driving. Driving, it's another word. Driver, driving. River. Can we say rivering? Nope. Can we say rivers? So we can add an S and make it more than one river, and we've got another word, rivers. We can't say pre-river or re-river or im-river or river, the IR, So no prefixes again, but we had lots of suffixes. So let's see about this one. Better. Better. Nothing we can add before the better, but in the suffix, you probably haven't heard of this one. We can say betterment, and that becomes, the mint is the suffix, betterment. Abraham Lincoln worked for the betterment of others. Betterment. Listener. Don't think there's anything that can go before listener, but we'll take off the er and see if we can get listening. That looks right. Use your eyes, that looks right. Listening. I am listening to this spelling video right now. Dreamer. Same thing. We take off the ER and we can get dreaming. Can we get this? Dreamed? Do we say dreamed? I dreamed of my dog last night. Some people do say dreamed. I think it's better to say dreamt. I dreamt of my dog last night. Okay, so there we have your base word, your prefix, your suffix, your phoneme count, ever, never, better, mother, father. So check your words in your spelling list and do Monday's column. And then after that, I would like you to write your words on the rainbow. You should have a rainbow in your pack. Or you can do the spiral spelling if you want to, but I thought you might be a bit tired of that one. But if you're not, then you can do that as well. So write neatly. You have been doing very well in your spelling, guys.